Hey everybody, welcome back to the EQN Sports Desk, all driven by Holiday Auto Group. I am Dru Stewart, and if you remember a year ago, we kind of did this same thing, and you're like, well, what thing is that? Well, the thing is we are remoting into a show that's going on in Las Vegas. You were with us for World's Greatest Horseman of the Tres Osos Derby here a couple weeks ago. Well, now we are back in our partnership with the National Reined Cow Horse Association, and we've got the Cinch NRCHA Stallion Stakes going on, and we're going to bring in our one of our guys right now that has been on the sports desk with us before. He's actually dealing. He is a dealer in Vegas when he's not showing horses. Shadd Parkinson. Shadd, welcome out to the virtual sports desk, my friend.
Well, thanks for having me back. This is kind of a neat setup we have here.
Yeah, this is pretty cool, and you are definitely on the winning side of that blackjack table.
You know, I think I played a lot of blackjack, and this is the only way I see the chips go.
Right. That's exactly right. They tend to flow right back there to where you're at. So, hey, so first off, tell me a little bit about the Cinch Stallion Stakes and what this event is all about. Like why the Stallion Stakes? They've put a lot behind it here in the last couple of years. Let's just kind of go back and bring people up to speed about that event itself and kind of what the backbone of the Stallion Stakes is.
Yeah, so it's one of our premier events for the rein cow horse, and they call it the Stallion Stakes because all these horses have to be entered up at a young age, and the stallions have to be part of it, and that's what kind of drives all this great money we're going at right now. And as an exhibitor, this is the one you kind of look forward to all year because it's got the most prize money behind it.
Oh, really? So this is like the equivalent in all of the other industries. Everybody's doing the stallion incentive programs. I mean, that's what drives these big purses that you're talking about, whether it be in the team rope and barrel racing, and now in the cow horse. So that it's that same kind of program that you're talking about. So
so the stallions have to be enrolled in it, and then each offspring has to be enrolled in it to be eligible to show here.
Gotcha. How many stallions is there?
Oh, I have no idea. They got a big list on the board over here,
Sure.
but it's quite a few. I mean, anybody that's serious about a breeding program would have their horses enrolled in this.
Absolutely. Well, it's pretty dang cool, you know. You and I haven't really sat down and talked about it very much, but I've chatted with a few of the other guys. What's going on right now industry-wide? You know, these incentive programs with these stallions. Then we're seeing, you know, the mare programs are coming online right now too, probably faster and bigger than they ever have before. But that is definitely the heart and the backbone of this whole deal is the bloodlines. And you know, we're seeing it a lot on the team roping side with Riata and everything that they're doing. They have a new rope horse incentive program that just came out here like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But that is definitely going back to these breedings. It's definitely what's driving the industry, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, without these breeders, I wouldn't be here. You know, it takes somebody with that vision and that patience to breed a horse and wait for it to get of age, to send off to training. I mean, it's all, you think of all the dreams that take place getting here, and then for it to happen, it's truly remarkable.
It absolutely is. Boy, that's a heck of a point right there. You are in Vegas, and to kind of use a pun a little bit, there's a whole lot of betting on the come in this game, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, you think of all the money that's been invested in horses that never see that show pin. So to be fortunate enough to have a group of them that make it this far, it's a real privilege.
Shadd, in your career, have you seen the let's see, I'm going to probably butcher how I'm going to say this to you, but have you seen now where you're at that the number of good horses is getting, how do I say this? So you have more opportunity to climb on more good ones now than ever before. Is that a true statement? Does that make sense?
I totally agree.
Okay.
Every horse has been bred so specifically to do their job that, you know, honestly, as a horse trainer, it makes our job a lot easier because they're bred to do it. They want to do it. You're not having to take a horse that off the racetrack now and try to teach it to work a cow.
Sure.
All that is bred into that horse, and all we have to do is learn how to guide that horse's natural will and stay out of their way.
Talk to me about what has that done to the level of competition for you guys on the open level? Has it's had to have raised the bar? Maybe you don't see that in the judges scoring, but where maybe a decade ago a guy could have stubbed his toe a little bit, and now maybe not so much. Is that a true statement, Shadd? Just
Yeah,
because
I
of the
mean,
quality of horses?
the quality of horses, and then the quality of the trainers too has gone way up in the last 15 years.
Sure.
I mean, there's so many guys here, and I credit more to the horses than the guys, right? Like the horses make us better. That's how we learn. We're learning from each horse. Everybody thinks it's the other way, but we learn from each horse how to better ourselves as riders too. And with all these incredible horses coming on, it's a lot of knowledge you get to have thrown at you, and you can process it however you want. But everybody's gotten so good about figuring out what works best for them and what horse, and it's made it extremely difficult.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, thank you for that. Well, speaking of the horses, let's jump right in here. And you were riding Thunderstruck, and we've talked about this horse a little bit in the past. And this horse is owned by Hannes Winkler, and good looking sorrel horse right here. What's the story here?
Yeah, I bought him at the NRCHA sale as a yearling for Hannes and got him started, and I've done all the training. And last year was quite a year. Was a 3-year-old. He's just been. It goes back to that. It's that dream. You go and buy all these horses with that hope of them one day being able to compete at this level, much less win a go-around. It's just awesome.
Sure. What is this horse? I don't have this horse's bloodline sitting here in front of me.
He's a metallic cat out of a dual ray mare.
Gotcha. Man, big stop, huh? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he loves the stop.
Well, I guess.
And here, that ground is so good. It really lets you show off those ones that can stop.
Yeah, South Point does a good job, man, on everything they do. That's very cool. So I haven't had a chance to take a look at the schedule. So guys just got done with the rein work. What's it look like? Like, when do you show this horse again next?
Well, that's a good question. I haven't looked that far ahead, but I think it's we start cutting not tomorrow, but the day after, and there'll be a couple days of that, and we'll go through that herd work and then onto the fence work out of the middle of next week.
Gotcha. What do you have for non-pros at this show?
Oh, I got a bunch of them.
Do you? Good.
Yeah, there's a whole passel of them down there, and so far they've done their herd work over in the other arena, and everyone's been quite successful. And so we're going to kind of swap now. They're going to come over here and do the rein, and we're going to go over there and start cutting.
Oh, so you guys go back and forth then, huh?
Yeah, like they've been showing while I've been showing. So it's a little bit of a circus down there.
Yeah, I bet.
The back pens, but
yeah. So what, I guess, other than the cutting shows that I've been there at the South Point, so right now you guys will be showing, the non-pro showing, so you guys the stall barn is busy then.
Yeah, I mean, luckily I got good girls back there that help me, but it takes a lot of planning. We got these non-pro showing while I'm showing, so you have to have somebody there to help them, and and it's a lot going on. That's what people don't really see. They see us showing, but there's a lot of stuff going on that keeps you on your toes.
Sure. Well, Shadd, thank you so much. Once again, thanks for your patience, and thanks for wearing pants today, even though we can't tell. We were joking about that earlier because I may or may not have pants on because we've been out doing a little tractor work here now.
Well, I want to know who drives their tractor without pants.
Well, it's just kind of one of those deals, I'd show you my running shoes too, but you were making fun of having too much tread on my running shoes. So anyway, well, pal,
I think they're just walking slippers.
They are walking slippers, 100%. So, well, pal, thank you so much. And guys and gals, we're going to be doing this all week long from Las Vegas at the South Point Hotel and Casino, the NRCHA Cinch Stallion Stakes. So all of this coverage, once again, is presented by our friends at Ranch Fuel. A big thanks to Ranch Fuel for jumping on board. They came on board at World's Greatest. And we've had a whole lot of fun with that whole crew over there. So make sure you stick around, and we're going to be bringing all of these updates. We're going to be bringing non-pros, the open guys and gals as we get down through here, and we'll be bringing them on. We're going to space them out here through a few days, but we'll be bringing you these updates from here at the EQN Sports Desk, all driven by Holiday Auto Group, and your continuing coverage of the Cinch Stallion Stakes out in Vegas for the NRCHA, all brought to you by Ranch Fuel. On behalf of Shadd Parkinson, I'm Dru Stewart. We'll catch you in a little bit, everybody.